What's up, everybody? Tyson Roush, Let's Talk Jets Radio. Please subscribe to our channel right now if you're not. We broadcast live every Tuesday at 8 o'clock at Talk Jets Radio on Instagram and Twitter. And the dust from the Jamal Adams trade just settled, leaving everybody kind of feeling positive, where it's like, all right, we have draft picks, we have this, we have that. And then another shoe falls, and CJ Mosley has opted out for the 2020 season. You can't, listen, this is not a video about criticizing CJ Mosley. You got to do what's best for your own family and for your own health. I will never criticize that ever. The impact to the Jets could be significant in terms of just, we all expected a monster year out of CJ Mosley, you know, an all-pro caliber player, a game-breaking talent, a leadership that he could probably take over some, maybe the leadership missing with Jamal Adams going. Everything, I mean, this is a pretty big blow to the team. And now it's like, how do you overcome this? And I think the first thing is the leadership role. You got to hope guys like Sam Darnold, Le'Veon Bell, Steve McClendon, maybe a Jordan Jenkins, Brian Poole, all those guys rally the troops and say, listen, this shit's tough, man. You lost two emotional players on your defense and team leaders. So they got to pick up the slack, which for Sam Darnold could be a good thing. I mean, this is the kind of role we want to take on a bigger role, emerge as this long-term guy that's your locker room guy, like the voice of your team. So if that happens, that's great. In terms of replacing CJ Mosley, well, the Jets did it last year. Now, Avery Williamson, a lot of guys want to count on him coming back. And, you know, I was one that was surprised that he wasn't cut sooner, and it's a good thing he wasn't. So Avery Williamson, if he can stay healthy and remain healthy, very good player. You have a Wassier from the Ravens, who the Jets love, Blake Cashman, Neville Hewitt, James Burgess. And if there is a bright side of all this, is it's happening before training camp even started. So Greg Williams, like with Jamal Adams, has time to figure shit out and get it going. And the Jets have an abundance of talent at the inside linebacker position, and now it's kind of paid off for them. So it's a significant blow in terms of the explosive nature, the all-pro ability of CJ Mosley, the leadership, but the Jets can find ways to overcome this. It's not going to be easy, but man, this is crazy. It's just, you wonder what the trickle-down is, if there'll be more players opting out. And I think, if anything, this is going to put a little more pressure on the Jets offense, because this defense, you know, you lose an Adams in Mosley, who I know didn't play last year, but that level of talent, it's going to put some pressure on the offense to, A, control the clock and score points. So, you know, this is going to be a fascinating year for the Jets. Adam Gase has his hands full. Greg Williams has his hands full in terms of keeping the locker room together, keeping that competitive spirit going. If anything, I would really love to see this team embrace the us against the world mentality. Everybody's counting them out. Everybody says they're our last place team. Use all this bulletin board material in your favor, and just rally the troops and be like, you know what, F everybody. We're gonna shock the world, and take that mindset. Embrace the underdog role. Nobody's believing in you. Rally around it and shock everybody. So a big loss for the Jets. They have some talent there. Avery Williamson, he has a lot of ability. Hopefully he's healthy and ready to go, and we'll see what happens. Fascinating times though, man. This is it's never a dull moment with this team. Like I said before, like you log in, I was working, my phone's blowing up. I'm like, what the hell could possibly be going on now? And there's the news. So we'll see what happens. Stay tuned. I guess Tuesday night's going to be another wild show, and we'll talk to you then.